It was the night before Christmas, and all the little kids are in their beds, waiting for that special man to come down the chimney, Santa Claus. They lay in their beds, listening for the jingle bells, the hooves of the reindeers, and especially the cold air breeze and the chimney of Santa Claus coming down now to give them their special gifts and their holy grails of what they wanted all through the year on that special day. They start dozing off, and then you can hear the soot coming down the chimney and that cold air breeze whooshing. He's here. Santa Claus is here. He's coming to get them presents to fill up them stockings at the end of the bed. Rustling of the bag, and a quick drink of the milk, and a mince pie, and he's back up the chimney delivering to the presents to the other boys and girls. They all fall asleep and can't wait to open their eyes for the next day to open their presents underneath the tree. They wake up, they rush downstairs, they look at their stockings and it's full of presents. Wow, we have been good today, haven't we? We have been good through the whole year as well. So they open their presents and see what they got. They can't believe their eyes. They've got what they wanted. The holy grails of a kid, happy, and now they've got what they wanted, that special gift they've always wanted. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, kids, teenagers, toy collectors, on Mike's chat, we have a couple of holy grails, special toys, rare finds, few questions and answers, a cracker pull, and a couple of customs what I did myself. So anyway, let's cue the intro and we'll go diving in and we'll turn on the lights, but yeah, straight after this. Merry Christmas everyone. Let's see what's on Mike's chat tonight. Anyway folks, Merry Christmas, welcome to Mike's chat. It's a good little intro there, like, you know, just think when you're a kid, you're waiting for Santa Claus, you're excited to see what you got in the 80s and you open it up, wow, you got like Star Wars, you got Transformers, you got Cabbage Patch Kids, you got Zoids, Action Force, G.I. Joe, you mastered the universe, you had dolls, prams, skateboards, bikes and everything, and now the kids these days, they're on their mobile phones and laptops, and now it's like us older generation from back in the 80s and 90s who are into this kind of toy related collecting, and we don't care because we are big kids. You call them nerds or the Comic-Con fans out there, and the toy collectors just like me and you out there who are watching this video are interested in this stuff, know what we like, and it still feels like I'm a kid at Christmas because I've got all my toys and stuff, and middle-aged almost, getting there, but I'm still a big kid at heart and I will never grow old, and it looks like it's reversed the cycle to get basically like now. Some kids still have toys and stuff, but mostly are on their laptops and all their computers and stuff, but it looks like we're the collectors and the toy enthusiasts. So on Mike's chat today we have got a cracker pull, we have got a couple of customs, a couple of holy grails like I said before the intro, and we got some questions to answer and a couple of customs and a few bits and pieces. So let's get on. So basically we're going to answer some questions what people are putting. So we're going to do 6 questions, and then we're going to open a couple of bits, and then 6 questions, couple of bits, and 6 questions, and then cracker pull, and then yeah, that's it. So right, let's see what we got today. Right, the first question is, here we go. I collect MOTU Origins and looking forward to the new Skeletor Terror Claws I saw at PowerCon, and the new first look at the green trapjaw. What is it you would like to see on MOTU Origins line in 2022? That's from Neil. Thank you, Neil, for your question. So you looked at Terraclaw Skeletor, which I do like that. It was good at PowerCon. I've seen the pictures like people have been showing you and advertising, because I've got an original Terraclaw Skeletor, but I just need like a few claws and bits, and I wanted to get the Origins line as well because it looked really good, and I wanted that clip on the back what holds that white dragon. And the first green trapjaw, I haven't seen that yet. So you're saying like the first green trapjaw, I know the one what he's on about. If you look at the early booklets, it's got a green trapjaw. It does look really good because they've done the first release of Triclops, like I showed you in one of the Mike Chats videos, in the box and that, remember that? And the green trapjaw, oh, that'd be good to get. What would you like to see on MOTU's Origin line in 2022? I'd like to see snake mounting. If they can do a Castle Grayskull, they can do a snake mounting. I would like to see twistoid and rotor. There's like little twistoids, I think you turn them and they spin, so it'd be snake mounting, twistoid, rotor. I like to see the birds. I think it's Screech and is it Zork or Zork? And I think that's about it really. Blast Attack, I like to see another Blast Attack come out. And a few of the Horde figures like Moduloc and Mantenna and Leech and Grizzlaw, I like to see them if they can bring them out. Because I've heard the She-Ra line's coming out soon as well in MOTU Origins. So I'd like to see them bring out the Horde figures as well. So Snake Mountain, the Horde, Mantenna, Leech, Grizzlaw, the birds, Zork or Screech, and Twistoids and Rotor. That's what I would like to see, Neil. Thanks for your question, man. Right, next question. I'll go for this one. Here we go. What could it be? Here we go. In 2022, will you finish any collection sets? Well, thank you very much. Sorry you didn't put your name on. But yeah, will I finish any collection sets? Well, I'm getting there with the vintage old school Star Wars. I've got a few bits to get. I've nearly got all the figures, got most of the places, got the boxes. I want to collect like the collector's cases, a few sabres. I've got a big project in mind which I'm going to try and do with the AT-AT like I showed you earlier on. I've got another project in line which I'm collecting a few figures, and I want to do a big massive, bit like HasLab like version, but a custom made my version of something what I want to do later on in 2022. But yeah, I want to try and finish the Star Wars in 2022 if I can, and maybe finish my MOTU collection as well, try and get that out of the way. So yeah, thanks for the question. Right, next question. Well, here we go. The Zoids is my favourite, as I used to get from the shop called Zodiac Toys in the 80s. Now I'm a big fan of Transformers. Will you get any Transformers toys, new or vintage? Andy. Okay, yeah, I remember Zoids. They used to be like little robot creatures, like, you know, you wind them up, is it? You wind them up and they used to like little steps and that. I remember Zodiac Toys in the 80s in the UK. Zodiac Toys, that's where I used to get Centurions and used to get like a few figures here and now. What else? You're a big fan of Transformers. Will you get any Transformers toys, new or vintage? I've got a couple of vintage ones up in the loft. I don't really know the names, but I've always got my original Bumblebee when I was a kid. I've always got that, so that's my childhood Bumblebee. I bought Brawn Jazz a couple of years ago, and the reissue Optimus Prime and Starscream. So I bought them ones, and I got Megatron. I've got a Megatron upstairs, the old gun where you transform it and all that. I've got that. And I've got a couple of others, Thrust. But I have to bring them down, find them, bring them down, and I have to set them up and show you what I've got, because that'd be good if I can get back into that and collect them, that line as well, because that used to be good as well. But yeah, thanks Andy for your question. That's 3, so we go for 4. Right, the next question, here we go. What is it? What is it? Next question is, what's your best pickup of 2021? What's your best pickup of 2021? Maybe what I'm going to show you today. I did like the Turtles, the reissue Turtles what I showed you last week. my custom box Star Wars boxes to put into my vintage toys. I think that was my big pickups, but I've got a couple of good pickups to show you today, folks, so stay tuned. So that's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a little look. Go for this one. So we go 5 and we take that one. So we go for 6. So that's 6 questions, and then we show you a few bits. Right, so let's have a little look. The next question is, here we go. What we got? Right, we got. Have you ever collected Action Man related stuff? Good question. I've got a couple of vintage Action Men up in the loft. They're dark head Action Men. One of them is a pull cord. Send out a patrol. What's the password? You know, the old Action Man commander. I've got a couple of them. One's dressed up in Superman costume. The other's like a blonde headed, fuzzy eagle eyes. All the rest are black eyed eagle eyes, dressed up in German uniform. In vintage clothes, a bit tattered and bad. But I did start collecting the 40th line a few years ago. I collected it all, and now I started to get some vintage stuff to try and get a whole collection. But then I had to sell it all to get the money because I needed it desperately. So I'm a little bit disappointed I sold that, but I kept a few behind to have the memory. But yeah, I did collect it all, and I collected the books and that. I used to go to the events. I used to go to. I still have a page on Facebook which I run called Vintage Action Man Toys, 1980s. So yeah, I have got a few of them. I have to bring them down and show you. And the last question at the moment, and I'll do some more later on, is: did you spend a lot in 2021 for a particular item? I think it might be my Star Wars boxes, because they were quite a lot of money, like £40 a box, £60 a box for the AT-AT, £30 for another box, another £50 for the Millennium Falcon. I bought a new Castle Grayskull MOTU Origins one up there, which I've got. But yeah, I think it was like mostly the vintage boxes I want to collect, because I'm trying to complete the Star Wars vintage line of 77 to 85. But yeah, I think it's like them kind of cost me a bit, just the repro boxes, but that's what I wanted to have it as a collection. So thanks for your questions, and we'll crack on with a few bits what I've got. So here we go. We have got, remember this in a couple of Mike's chats ago, I've done a video of the Han Solo gun, remember that? Vintage Han Solo gun and that. I said I'd get some batteries and show you what it looks like. The batteries are already in now. You have to hold the button there and press the trigger, but I'm going to show you what it sounds like. So you can even pull the trigger like that, it won't work, but you have to put your finger on that part there. So if I hold that, can you hear that? That is the Han Solo gun, vintage. It's got the batteries in there, so that is what it sounds like. So that is pretty good. That is a rare find what I got. Really nice. I don't know if it's missing anything, but this is 1977, 20th Century Fox Corporation, Star Wars, and that is the Han Solo gun. So I want to try and get a repo box for that and put it into a box and have it with my stuff upstairs. And yeah, I was pleased with that, but I showed you last time, but that's what it is in its working condition with new batteries in. So that is a good find what I've done this year. And it's got his little switch there, which I don't think it does nothing, no, but yeah. The Han Solo. Good. So that is good, I like that. And let's show you some pictures what I've done of a custom He-Man Wonder. Yep, I've studied a Wonder or Wonder Bread He-Man, which is really hard to find. It's expensive, so I thought I'd custom make one. So look at these pictures what I've been doing earlier on, and I'll show the He-Man. Let's have a little look. Yes, that was great, wasn't it, eh? painting the He-Man. I had a Fisto with him. I tried to take the body of the Fisto, put the head onto He-Man. I transformed him into almost what a Wonder Bread would look like. It does cost a lot to get a Wonder Bread, a lot of money, and we got him as custom made as I could. I got a maroon shield with him, and I'm waiting for an axe. So this is my Wonder Bread custom He-Man. Absolute wicked. Black boots, painted the hair. It's a soft head. Even on the back and the neck, it's got the markings on the back of the neck there, like you can see. It's got the lip on it. So yeah, it's got a lip on the neck and stuff, which is pretty good. Maroon shape. So that is my custom made He-Man, what I've done, and I'm pleased with that, because I'm not paying hundreds and hundreds for a Wonder, which might be customs anyway. So it's got the logo, Mattel 1981. Even on the back of the neck, it's got Mattel 1981 on the lip. And I've done it the best I could, and I'm waiting for his maroon sword, and it goes onto my shelf up the top there. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. But yeah, that's what I've done a few weeks ago. So yeah, that goes onto my shelf with my MOTU Origins and my originals. And that's my Wonder Custom He-Man, what I did. And before that, I've done the custom Ewok battle wagon with the Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Remember what I've done in the other one? But someone said to me, got a question here about painting the wheels, but I'll answer that a little bit later. But yeah, that's my Wonder Bread custom He-Man. Absolute wicked. Look at that, blinding. Waiting for his sword to come in, and then when I get his sword I'll show you up close up. But yeah, there you go. Good. Wonder Bread custom made He-Man. Wicked. Right, next, what we got now? We have got, let's have a little look. Dun, 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 dun. We have got, what is this? Oh, we got a Wonder Bread shield, so we got another shield. I must have ordered 2 shields. So yeah, that's another box we can not use. That is the Wonder Bread shield. So basically we've just got a shield with He-Man, so we've got 2 shields. So basically I can make another custom Wonder Bread He-Man. Remember with the black, with the gun and the black Zodiac chest armour, I can probably do that because I've got one of them. So I can probably add that onto the other Wonder Bread custom made He-Man if I ever do one. But I'm pleased with this one at the moment, but that's a spare one. It's pretty good. What else do we have? We have got... we have got... Right, let's answer another 2 questions. What would you like to see re-released or related vintage toys? Oh man, that's a question and a half. What would I like to see re-released or related vintage toys? The $6 Million Man. I love them to re-release all that line again. That was wicked. Remember I did have the vintage doll up there in the box, but I put it back in the upstairs. Yeah, Centurions. I like to re-release them. $6 Million Man, I like them to release that. Yeah, Centurions, $6 Million Man, Happy Days, but they're Mego figures I think. Oh, there's so many lines. There were so many lines. I don't know, but they're the 2 main lines. I liked them to bring them back again because I think that was good. Yeah, we've got He-Man, Transformers, Star Wars, we've got G.I. Joe, we've got MOTU, we've got quite a few already released, but they're the 2 main ones what I would like to see them come out again. Yeah, that's all I can think of. If I think anything else, I'll say it in the show. So yeah, that's what I like to see. Right, last question, then we get on to something else. Here we go. I've seen the Droid series released with a coin of C-3PO. Will you be getting this in 2002? I've seen a lady review this on YouTube recently. Right, okay. I haven't seen that. So I remember they did bring out the Droid series after the Vintage line and Power of the Force and that. I remember C3PO because I reviewed it, a custom stand solo C3PO and an R2D2, the pop-up one. So I had a custom one to them, and so they're releasing it on a card. And the ladies reviewed it, so look out for that, folks. C3PO, the Droids line, is on a card with a coin with R2D2. So they already got it, or some ladies got it, and she reviewed it on YouTube, and it's coming in 2002. I have to look out for that. But yeah, thanks for that question. Good. I might have to get one of them. That'd be good. Right, folks. That's another 2 questions, and let's see what we got today. We got a couple of. We got a big massive box to show you today. So let's have a little look, and we are going to review the Joker, the Batman line. I've been waiting for all these to come in. So yeah, we got the Joker Classic 66 Batman. Earlier on Mike's Chat, one of the videos, we had a Batman without the mask, and there was a couple of other ones out with pants, like swim pants and like, you know, funny colour pants, but I thought I'd get one of these. Absolute wicked, the Joker. It looks like the Joker himself from the classic line. I've forgotten his name, Romeo something or other, I think. But yeah, on the back of it you got a picture of the Joker. You got the Batmobile and the cave and stuff, and all its details and bits and pieces. Absolute wicked. And when, you know, remember in the classic TV series where they punch, go ow, pow, ping, pow, and all that. It's got like a few bits like this to attach on his like arms and legs and stuff. So when he's having a fight, but it does look like the old classic Romeo French guy who starred in it back in '66 and 2 line. But yeah, that's a really good detailed figure. Absolute blinding. He's got 1, 2, 4. He's got about 8 or 9 bits of articulation, like movable head, arms, legs, knee joints, wrist joints, the whole lot. But yeah, that's really good, and that's from McFarlane as well. Absolute blinding. I love that. That's really, really nice, wicked, and it does look like old Romeo from the TV series as well. Yeah, that's good. Got one of them. So that is that from Mick, and we go for. Let's go for. Here we go for Batman. Let's go for the Batman. Batman Classic 66, just like the Joker, same card. The Pow Kapow on the old fighting, Pow Kapow and all that. Cloth cape, wicked. I remember I just said that to you, and on the other previous video I had a Batman which he had unmasked, which is a variant. There is one where he's got different colour pants, a bit like the Joker. It's like swim pants or like holiday pants, but I like to get that. That was wicked. So on the back you got a picture of Batman and the cave in his back car. But it does really look like Adam West from the TV series as well, a bit like the Joker, the guys who played them. So that is Batman. Absolute wicked. I'm pleased with that. And you can't forget Batman, the Joker, and you got to have the Boy Wonder Robin as well. Classic card, absolute wicked. Does look like Burt Young, or Burt West, or whatever his name is. Burt Young, was that Apollo from Rocky, wasn't it? Or Adam West. Adam West Batman and the guy who played Robin. Absolute wicked. It does look like him a little bit. It looks a little bit childish, child-looking kind of face. But that's the closest you can get to Robin. Same clothes design and all that. Cloth cape. He's got the old bow wham, the kick and the punch is what they've done in the TV series. On the back you got a picture of Robin on the side. Absolute wicked. Love the card art. Blinding. And the bubbles, look at that. The bubbles are really solid as well, so it doesn't damage the packaging and that. Wicked. Don't knock it, you can't do anything. Look, it's really solid. I'm going to keep these in the card. Absolutely wicked. Like that, love that. That's good. So now I've got a Robin, a Batman, a Joker, a variant Batman without the mask. Look at that, look at that. Pretty cool. Right, here we go, folks. We have got. Oh, I just dropped one. I didn't drop one, but I dropped a box there. So let's have a little look. So we got the Batmobile. Oh, I nearly dropped that out, folks. We got the Batmobile. Absolute wicked, wasn't it, eh? The only thing people are moaning about, which I do know what they're on about, but the wheels are not painted red, because normally the wheels are painted on the TV series, and you can't open the door, and when the figure sits in there, it's a little bit higher, so they're peering over the window screen, which they should really be in the glass. But it's a shame they didn't really design it well. It should be a chrome at the bottom here and at the back, on the front and stuff, but that is the Batmobile. I like it as it is. I might paint the wheels as it goes, the red bat sign on the wheels. I do like this, it's really nice. Absolutely really good. But yeah, you see the Batman and the Robin in their little car there. The Batmobile, which when it's fully out. But yeah, that is the Batmobile. Really good. I remember the only one we had, I think it was a corgi one, a little toy corgi one we had, and that was the closest we can get to an actual Batmobile. But yeah, they full scaled this, but they should have made it a little bit bigger for the characters' heads to be underneath the windscreen. They should have opened really a door, done the wheels red, like the bottom back bit, and it should have chromed the silver tubes and stuff, and the front should have been a little bit chrome. But all in all, I think that's a good toy to bring out in this year. Just think, why if we had all these back in the 80s? God, you know, what would they be doing now? What would we get now if we had all this back in the day? I don't know, but yeah, that is the older Batmobile. Absolute wicked, blinding, love that. Right folks, let's go through another one. We're going to go for, let's go for this. And we'll do a few of the special ones afterwards, so we go for that, because we got a 1, 2, we got 3 Holy Grails last. So let's go into the Batcave. We've got the Batcave, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute wicked. A big box, look. Covers my head. Absolute wicked. You got, this has been reviewed by a few people. It's hollow inside of the computer desks and stuff. It opens out full frame and it's quite big on the back. Yeah, got like what it looks like, all the pictures and details. The Batmobile can fit into the cave. It opens up fully extended, quite big. Loads of computers, but it's hollow. Pity that the drawers can't pull out and they don't make a noise in that, but it's just a bit of a playset-ish kind of design. It's got 24 pieces, Batcave. You know, it's pretending to make a noise. You've got to use imagination, you know what I mean? So yeah, you got the Batmobile can go up there. You got ladders for the Joker to jump up. I'm dropping it. What's going on? Oh, and I dropped some more questions as well. What's going on Christmas? The Christmas special today, eh? Trying to balance it. So yeah, you got the Batcave. You got the ladders. You got the car there. You got Batman and Robin. The Joker can go up there onto the old bit of a pylon there. Loads of computers on the side. They don't make a noise, but they're hollow just for design. But the Batcave, it's really nice, absolute wicked. You've got Batman standing there. Classic Batman 66, wicked. I might get it out of the box, I don't know, but other people have reviewed it so you can see that. But here's a few pictures what it looks like now. So yeah, that's what it looks like when it's fully out of the box, and with the Batman and the cave, the car and all that all to set up. I'm going to keep mine into a box. That's what it would look like if it was out of the box. Absolutely blinding. That's really good, that is. But I'm pleased with this. But yeah, that's wicked. This is my Christmas present I bought myself for Christmas, so I'm pleased with that. Good. Right, folks. Now I've tipped all this under now. Let's. That was that one. That was that one. Let's have a little question and answers again. So I'll just do that. Put them back in now because I tipped it all on the side because of the Batman. So yeah, the next question is, let's have a little look and answer a couple of questions. Then we go for the Holy Grails. Pull a cracker, another Holy Grail, question and answer, and then I'll finish the show. But yeah, let's see what's the next question right now. Here we go. And then we'll open. We got 1, 2, 3 Holy Grails, which I couldn't wait for. Right, here we go. We have got a question. I like how you custom the Robin Hood Battle Wagon to almost the Ewok Power of the Force wagon. I prefer if you painted the wheels and fully custom as it is, as you know now have a repro Power of the Force Ewok Battle Wagon. Cheers. So basically you're saying that the Battle Wagon what I customised, you really like it. Thank you very much. And you want me to custom and paint the wheels to make it a fully custom, as you have now a repro Power of the Force Ewok box. So yeah, I got an Ewok Power of the Force custom box made for my Battle Wagon. What a custom design. Remember the old the bit on the top, the pulley lever. What I done, the ladder. Even done the old shell from C-3PO's throne. I made it into a little prison for the Ewoks to capture their like enemies and stuff. But it was a Robin Hood wagon. And so you're saying I might, you know, you want me to customise it to fully customise, paint the wheels white and all that. I might do that. I've got that in mind, like I was saying earlier on. I was thinking of doing that. So yeah, that's on my mind for next year. Well, let's have a little look. We have got another question. Let's have a little look. Let's read. We got Transformers. Any interest in collecting? I said previous to that, mate, or whoever it is. Sorry, I couldn't read your name out, but you're saying Transformers. Any interest in collecting? I did have the Bumblebee. I got a few ones in the loft. Megatron, Thrust, Optimus Prime, Starscream. A few, but I'll have to, like in the preview, because I have to bring them down and show you what I've got, and I might start recollecting them to make it like G1s. I want to try and collect all the G1s if possible. But yeah, thanks for the question. Right, here we go. Another question. Let's have a little look. I'm impressed with your G.I. Joe retro collection. Will there be more out? And I love to see any vintage stuff you have or Action Force. I did collect, thank you for your question, I did collect all the re-released retro G.I. Joe. I got all of them. Like you see, I was collecting like a couple of figures here, Baroness and all Duke and Scarlet and all that, and the His Tank 3 and the Copter and all that. I've got all of them, which I really like, because when I was a kid I never into G.I. Joe, because in the UK we had Action Force, and I've got a few Action Force figures like SAS and a Commander and a few bits and pieces. I'll have to get them down and show you as well, but I've only got a small collection of Action Force, because that was like really Action Man related. But yeah, I'll have to try and get my Action Force figures down. I'll show you. But I'm really pleased with collecting the retro G.I. Joe. I like that collection because I didn't have that as a kid of the 80s. But yeah, thanks for your question. Next question we have got. Let's have a little look. Here we go. I've got a big trading card collection and sticker album. Do you collect albums of trading cards? No, sorry, I don't. I only collect vintage toys, and I did have a Panini sticker album of Return of the Jedi back in the day. Back when I was a kid, I was collecting them, and I remember having Jabba the Hutt like stickers putting together. It's like a blue Panini album. That's the only one I really like collected, but I didn't complete it. I don't know where it's gone. I think it's been thrown away or ripped or lost. I don't know. So yeah, I remember that Panini album is really good. Here we go. Next question is, how did you start collecting that made you start from then to now? I think I've always been into toys as a kid. I was a big video games fan. I went into that for a little while, but what started me off is when you walk in the shop, I say, oh yeah, I remember that on the shelf as a kid, and you like it and you bring back the memories, and then it just started from there, going to the car boot sales, markets, like seeing something on the side for a cheaper thing. Yeah, that's really good. You get a toy and there's 5 in a collection, and you think, oh yeah, why haven't you ever got like the hero and the enemy, and then you want his like armour and his sword, and you get the full collection. You're proud of what you got, you know what I mean, because you went there, you remember as a kid what you used to play with back in the day, and it just starts from there, and you think, oh yeah, that was a good line, I remember that line, I've got a full set. Oh yeah, why was this toy set what I used to get? And then you start getting into that. It's a bit like the Star Wars collection what I've got almost that. I was into Star Wars as a kid. MOTU vintage. I like that as a kid, and I had a few figures and stuff, but I'm glad I collect that. I didn't really get into Thundercats. I only collected Thundercats the last couple of years, because I remember that line, but I never really got into it. But it's only recently I've started to collect my Thundercats. Pretty good, but yeah, that's how you start. You think of one figure, you think, yeah, as a kid, and I'll get the rest of them, and it just builds from there, really. Next question, here we go. Do you like video games? I just said that. Do you like video games related toys? The Mario, Pokemon, Final Fantasy, Marvel, etc, etc. Do you like video game related toys? Oh right, I still do like video games, related toys like Final Fantasy and all that. It's not really my cup of tea. I like the action figure line, not the video game figure line. Recently I did collect the Pez, you know, the old pop-up Pez with the sweets and that. I collected some of them, Marvel, Mario and stuff, but not really figure line itself, like video game related. But sorry. But you know, it's what you like really. You only can have so much room to put your stuff in, and I've only got like a little space and upstairs, so it's not really my cup of tea. But I might go into it later on. I don't know. Your topic collection changes all the time. You come to something new and you start collecting, or you get something old and you think, oh, I don't really want that anymore. I want to get into this line. But yeah, see what happens in the future. You don't know what the future holds. Right, next question, and then we'll get into some Holy Grails. Love the arcade 1-up Street Fighter 2 machine. Do you? You like the machine? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It had three. It's got all the buttons and stuff. It's got the arcade joystick and all that. Oh, nearly dropped the questions there. Yeah, it's pretty good. This was my first arcade 1-up. It had 3 games on it. Street Fighter Turbo and Street Fighter Super. I converted it into a Raspberry Pi 4, and it's got loads of games on. I've got over 20,000 games on this, so I won't get bored. I can go to Mega Drive, Sega, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Arcade Geo, Neo Geo and everything on this, so yeah, it's a good old little machine. This is pretty good. But thanks for your question, and thanks for liking my machine, what you've seen through Mike's chat. Anyway folks, let's have a little look, see what we got in the Holy Grails. So we've got 1, 2, 3 Holy Grails. Let's have a look. So we have got in this box, this is a vintage one. I've opened it to check it and I've seen it and it's absolutely wicked. And this is a vintage, no custom made or anything. This is a vintage, very rare, MOTU, the snake, the Horde snake, my friends, the Horde snake. Look at that, and it's a vintage one, absolute wicked. Look at that. That is an absolute, and it's really nice as well. It looks quite brand new. There's no rips, no tears. It's got a little bit of crease to the bottom. It's got a little bit of a paint loss, but yeah, that is a vintage. Oh, it's got a bit of a tear at the bottom there, but it feels quite soft. It still stretches. Let's see if I can put my hand. Oh, let's see if I can put my hand in there again. But yeah, it's you got the old. Oh, put that there. Talk about tear. There's a tear there. So yeah, that is the MOTU. The Horde's, the monster, what goes through, right, like the monster thingy, but yeah, that's the vintage MOTU monster, absolute wicked. Look at that, blinding, that is absolute blinding. Look at that, a vintage MOTU monster for the Horde playset. Now that is rare, so that is really, really good. I'm going to put that in the bag and keep that, because it's a little bit stretchified, not too bad, but it did tear a little bit, but like, you know, it's in really good nick anyway, so that is really good. I like that. That's one of the Holy Grails, absolute blinding. Right, we have got another one. This is rare. Right, where's my make on? Where's my mate? Let me go and get my mate and I'll be back. Do you know what we got? We need to open this with the help of Johnny Blade. Merry Christmas, Johnny Blade. It's time for you to have a Christmas opening. Johnny Blade, everyone. Whee! Johnny Blade. Scissoroo, I don't know where Scissoroo's gone, but got old Johnny Blade. No? Old Johnny Blade. Wicked. Let's open Johnny Blade. There we go, Mick. Get the old Johnny Blade out. Merry Christmas, Johnny Blade. Good. Johnny Blade. Cutting that up like that. There we go, like that. Johnny Blade. Right. We go like that. And we go like that. And we go like that. And we put that down. And we say, right, here we go. This is one Holy Grail which is really hard to get hold of. It's not fully full as a toy, but it's the body of the rarest mini figure, because there was 3 of them in the Star Wars Power of the Force line, and this is one of them. Let's have a little look. Right, let's have a little look. Here we go. So we've got, this is rare. This is really rare, and it's hard to find. I've only done so many, only a few. So we get that, and we say, what do we say in it? We don't need this, do we? No, we don't. That's a Christmas we don't need to do. This is the body frame of a vintage, not custom, vintage, original mini rig. That is really wicked. I do love this, people. Do really like it. We are missing the back. We're missing the back flap, or flaps, a little bit where the head is, or like the earpieces, and we're missing 2 side guns. So that is a vintage Power of the Force 1985 Security Scouts. They've done 3 rare mini rigs, and that is the body of the Security Scout. Absolute wicked. That's one of my holy grails. Even if it's not completed, I'm so pleased with that. There's supposed to be an arm attachment what goes there, 2 guns on the side what's supposed to go on there, a head part with earphones what goes on, and like a flat part what comes up here. But that is absolute wicked. Is there any markings on it? I can't see no markings. Whether or not it's on the flat, what I'm missing, but it's going to be really hard to try and get them parts. I'll even have to try and custom make that, so make it full, so it's quite full myself. But yeah, that's I can't see no markings on this. I've never had this, so this is quite hard to get hold of, and they're going for hundreds, people. They're going for hundreds, and that is a Security Scout mini rig. Absolute wicked. One of the, even if it's not completed, that's really hard to find on the Star Wars vintage 77 to 85 line. Now, I'm pleased with that. That's one of my top favourites of this year, with the snake from MOTU, but I can't see no markings on these peeps. Yeah, that's pretty good. I might have to custom make that to make it back to full, but yeah, that's what happens. I think you put your figure in the belt there. Let me see if I can get a figure down and I'll show you. Let me take the let's take C3PO, because he's like on his own. So yeah, C3PO. So look, I think you put it like that, and that's how it goes. So basically you got his Security Scout. You're supposed to have an arm what comes up here, 2 earpieces what come at the sides, and you've got 2 guns what go there, and you've got the bit what flaps around. But yeah, that's a rare, very rare, hard to find, expensive mini rig, uncompleted. And there's two more. There's one-man skiff, a bit like the sand skiff, what mini rig, but it's a different design. He's standing on it, and there was a sniper kind of one where they're sitting in it and they zoom around, and there's like a top bit what goes on the sides. But this is one what Endor Forest Luke and Leia should go in on the box. Yeah, that is the mini rig, rare mini rig, and I'm pleased. Holy Grail of Star Wars. Let's put C3PO back on the first 12. and we continue with 2 questions. Right, let's put our C3PO back where it is, and that is a rare mini rig, absolutely wicked. I'm going to bag that up like that and put it over there, and I might have to custom make the rest of the parts and find bits so I can put it into, try and get it completed if I can, because it's hard to find parts. Right, 2 questions. There's another Holy Grail, pull the cracker, party popper, and we say our last words, and that is it. So yeah, here we go. Question. Will you in future become a Patreon on the channel? That has been on one of my minds a little while ago, to become a Patreon. I might do that once I try and qualify, so I can start earning money from videos, because I just need a few views. Now qualify, see if I can become a Patreon when I earn money on the channel. So that's what I'm aiming for. No rush, peeps, but you know, if I could do it, that would be a big bonus to the channel, and all you people who dedicate to Mike's chat, subscribe, like, and all of that, what you've been doing, thank you very much. Everyone who's been watching through the year and how long you've been with us. But yeah, thanks for the question, but I do want to become a Patreon and give back to you guys, because you've been good to Mick and the channel, to Mike's chat, and I've been good to you guys, and I will do that. So I always remember my fellow people who subscribed and stood by me. So yeah, look out for that one in the future, people. Here we go. Right, let's have a little look. Let's see what's in the last box. We've got 2 packages there. Right, so we're going to leave that one now. We've got the last box. It's already opened. And that is it, people. It's the last bit. So yeah, let's do that. And like I say, what do we say? We don't need this, do we? No. Here we go. This is a cape. A cape which I've got to try and cut for this. So we got a cape. See if you can guess what it is. So it's got a cape there. Little cape and a hood. We've got to try and cut that to size. So that is a cape. Let's put that there for a minute. Oh, we missed something. There you go. We got earlier on. We got Stormtrooper guns. We got a big one, and we got a small is it YTP or YSP gun? The normal Stormtrooper gun, and we got YSP gun. One of the rare ones for the Stormtrooper vintage. So you got one of them. That's custom made. I've got one up there already with the cabinet. We've got this one which is already custom made, folks. So yeah, there you go. There's the custom made one. I don't know if you can see that. Let's put that up like that. Can you see that? Custom made gun, YTP or YSP or whatever it's called, and we got the big rifle as well. So yeah, that was what I was supposed to show you as well. It's been sitting there all along. Getting carried away. But yeah, that's another couple I got. Right, here we go. So we had a custom cape. Oh, what we got here? We have got a bag, so we keep that because we need that. Oh, we got an ALF card. Oh, yeah, we got an ALF card. Hey, shush. We got an ALF card. Hey, look at that, ALF. Yeah, bubblegum sticker card, number 68. And it says, "Did you get shorter, or is your son growing very, very fast?" Remember ALF in the 80s, the old puppet ALF, alien from space. ALF card, wicked. Never had a card before. We was talking about trading cards earlier, question, wasn't it? So yeah, old ALF card, that's pretty cool. First card of the day, wicked. Must be Christmas. Oh, it is Christmas. Here we go. Oh, that's a website. 20% off the Cape Master. 20% off of my next purchase. That's pretty cool. Good. If you want to go there, thecapemaster.com. So any capes you need for figures or anything, they need designs, capes, and there you go. I've got a 20% discount if I want to get another cape from any of my figures, or needed, or custom made. So yeah, there you go. The Custom Master, thecapemaster.com. there's the website. Go and check it out, people, because he made my cape, which I've got to show you from one of my custom Holy Grails. Right, so here we go. We need to show you this first, because this is, because if I show you that it'll be like, oh wait, it needs that. So here we go. We don't need that, do we? No, we don't. Now if I show you this, you're going to think, oh yeah, we know what it is. Look at that, look at that. It looks like an ice cream, don't it? Look, an ice cream and like cherries. It's not like, there you go. Now, can you guess what it is yet, hey? Look at that. Can you guess what it is, peeps? You know, when you see this, you think, yeah, we know what it is. It's for, yes, it's custom made, folks. And I'm so pleased to get a custom made one. It's absolutely lovely. I tried it up with Johnny Blade earlier on, and I thoroughly enjoyed this. When I saw it, I thought, I need to snap this up. This is absolutely wicked. This is a holy grail for me, even if it is custom made. Fucking hell, look at that. Look at that, people. Do you know what that is? That is Laser Light Skeletor, custom made. Absolute fucking wicked. Sorry about the language, but that is absolute phenomenal. Blinding. Look at that, a Holy Grail, custom made Holy Grail, and I love this. Absolute wicked. Look at that. Put that in now. I know it might be custom made, but it is really good. Look at that, folks. And people say, well, hang on a minute, does it light up? Well, hang on a minute, let's put the cape on first, and then let's see if it lights up. So, but I have to cut the cape down to see if I can fit it on there, but like, you know, let's see if it fits on there first. I haven't put the cape on yet, so I was waiting for today. But yeah, I've got to try and cut the cape down to make it fit on there. So if I can do that. Remember earlier on Mike's chat, I had what do you call it? I had the classics line, because I was like, oh, no way of getting this, because this is going to be so expensive. It's an absolute nightmare. Yeah, if I can do that. But look at that. I've got to cut the cape down and it'll be absolute wicked. Look at that, people. That is a custom made laser light vintage laser light Skeletor. That is wicked. That is a holy grail of my holy grails. Bit like the Death Star, what I showed you on one of Mike's chats. I'm losing my voice. Bit like one of Mike's chats earlier videos with the Death Star, what I showed you, the playset and all that. We had the MOTU Holy Grail puppet. We had the Holy Grail mini rig. One of the rare mini rigs, Security Scout, uncompleted, but it was rare just for the body. And now we got a custom made laser light Skeletor, vintage style, absolute phenomenal. This has blown me away. Just hitting 3 Holy Grails in a row, bang, bang, bang. Now it must be Christmas, and I am so pleased. Absolute wicked. Look at that. The detail on it is absolute wicked. I don't know how they do it. Got a custom cape from the 20. I've got to cut this cape so it can fit in. I'll do that later on, but I'm just showing you. Wait, look at that. Absolute. But does it glow in the dark, people? Does it glow in the dark? I wonder if it's still got any battery life in it. If not, I've got to try and charge it. But how do I turn it on again? So it goes like that. Oh, look. It is on. It is on. Let me move the old 2 questions out of the way. Let me put that there. Let me turn the lights off. Look at that, peeps. Absolute wicked. Look at that. Laser light Skeletor. Custom made. Phenomenal. Look at that. Absolute wicked. Look at that. Wicked. Lights up, his eyes light up. It's just amazing. Amazing how they do these, folks. But that is just absolute wicked. One of my holy grails. And is Christmas. But yeah, that is wicked. Look at that shining light and that blinding. Glows in the dark. His hands glowing in the dark and stuff. That's just absolute wicked. That is just now I'm looking to wait until I get laser light or laser power He-Man, and then I've only got 2 more figures to collect. 2 more vintage figures to collect. Apart from the Meteor bots. Is it Metro bots or Meteor bots? You got the big guys, Titus and the big monster guy. But that is absolute wicked, folks. Let's turn that off and save a bit of battery. But yep, it's got his battery compartment there. Turn it on. I want to try and cut that into the cape so he's got a fully cape. But yeah, there you go, folks. That is laser power, laser light. I keep getting them mixed up. Laser power, laser light, Skeletor, vintage style, and you just see it glow in the dark. Absolute wicked. And I said to you guys when I had the classic line that I weren't going to get these because it's so a lot to get. But there you go, folks. That was custom made, and that cost me a lot of money, quite a bit of money just to get that done. But look, that is absolute wicked. I could even put it on the shelf with them lot up there, but I might leave it as it is so it doesn't get broken or damaged or dirty and that. But yeah, there you go. Laser light Skeletor, custom made, wicked. So I'm going to put him there, and we've got 2 more questions. We've got 2 more questions, folks. There we go. Let's have a little look. Thanks for receiving and opening my parcel in the video I did on the unboxing. 3-part videos you did. Thanks, Mike, from William. Cheers, William. Thank you for receiving and opening my parcel. Oh right, so I got one of your parcels in one of them unboxing videos. Well, thanks for sending me saying, Will. And I remember the 3-part video, unboxing part 1, 2 and 3, what I've done. But yeah, thanks for that. And you should have put down what it was, and I would have said like, yeah, that was that and this and this. But I don't know what video it was. But yeah, thanks, Will. Cheers, man. Last question. Last question. Here we go. It says, will you in future do a tour of all you have in the way of vintage and retro, your full collection you collect? Oh right, I know what you're saying. So you want me to do a full tour, say, oh, I've got this, I collect that, I've got this, and just do a full tour of everything. In the future, people, it will come. It will definitely come. I'll get everything out and I'll do a whole video. I try to do it a little part with my Star Wars collection, with all the boxes I've got, and then I toured the side there of the cabinet and a little bit at the top there. But I've redesigned that top, so I'll show you in a minute what it is, what the design is. But yeah, folks, we're almost coming to an end now. So let's pull the cracker. Let's pull the old big cracker. Merry Christmas to everyone. So let's see what we've got. Hey, and it pops there, going like that. Let's do that. Oh, we've got a party hat, and we got one of them. So we get rid of that. What do we get? We got a yo-yo. Look at that. Hey, we got a yo-yo. Remember the old yo-yos back in the day? You used to get them from oh, it's untwisting there. Yeah, remember the old yo-yos? You used to have as a kid. You used to get them from Coke cans and stuff. You used to collect loads of Coke cans. You get the yo-yos. You used to collect them back in the 90s. Absolutely blind they were. You got a silver yo-yo there. Pretty cool. Blind. That's a good little toy. It's a bit like an 80s toy. Look, I don't know if it's going to work though. But yeah, let's put that on the side. I'm getting carried away. But yeah, let's see what's in here. So it says, what's bad tempered and goes with custard apple crumble? Let's say that again. What's bad tempered and goes with custard apple grumble? Anyway, song, charade song, Eye the Tiger. Don't know. Trivia. Question. London's Trafalgar Square Christmas tree is traditional given by which country? Answer is Norway. And that was it. Can you work out the word phrase below? Ground, feet, 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 feet. Don't know. And the answer is 6 feet underground. This is weird, I don't know. But yeah, that was the old little out of cracker wide. That's pretty good. So yeah, you got a joke, you got a song, a trivia question, where did the tree come from Trafalgar Square, what country gave it to Trafalgar Square, which was Norway, and the other is like, can you work out the word phrase? It's ground, feet, 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 feet. It's saying 6 foot under. Well, yeah, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Yeah, so yeah, it's a weird one, the crackers, but yeah, we got a hat, the old silver hat there, like, you know, if I can open it. So yeah, that was the old Christmas cracker pull. We've done some questions and answers from you subscribers out there, and from Mike's chat on the Facebook group. Absolutely wicked, lovely. Thank you very much for everyone. Let's put the old silver hat on there, Mick, and that is almost the show over, folks. There's the old, that is almost the show over from Mike's Christmas special. Let's put this out on. Will it go, will it go, will it go? See if that goes like that. There you go, that'll do. That's the best I could do. That'll do, folks. So yeah, there's the old silver hat, the cracker pull. Got the Batman, we had the classic 66, we had the Batmobile, we had the Batcave, we had, what else did we have? We had the guns custom made from Stormtrooper, the YTP or the TPY or whatever it's called. Custom made the WUNDARHE-MAN, painted earlier on, that was good, and we showed you the photos. We had the Han Solo gun, fire and all that, battery works and all that, showed you that. We had the MOTU vintage puppet for the Horde playset, and we had custom laser light Skeletor, and that is wicked. So thank you very much for looking at Mike's chat on a Christmas special. Oh, and we had the Alf card as well. We had the Alf card from the 80s, bubblegum card, pretty cool. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a toast. The old traditional toast to you guys out there for subscribing and sticking with Mike on his chat. Thank you for looking at all the videos. Next time will be, let's have a look. So it's the 24th today. It's Christmas Day tomorrow, 25th, which we're going to have a rest, no video. Sunday, so the next video I'll be doing will be Wednesday the 29th of December, because the next video after that will be the first, well, it'll be 31st, but first into Friday, so it's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Got nothing lined up that, but I'll be dropping 2 lost episodes what I've done. I couldn't find them. I was going to drop them earlier this year, and a little one a little while ago, but I couldn't find them, and I recently just come across them. So on the 29th of December I'm going to drop 2 videos back to back on one channel, on one Mike's chat, of 2 lost episodes, which I completely forgot to find and upload. But yeah, that'll be 2 lost episodes on the 29th of December, and then we go straight into the new year, the 1st of January, which we haven't got nothing ready to do. So we give it a little rest and wait until we get something to upload for the new year. But thank you for subscribing through the whole of the year of Mike's chat, looking at all what we got: Star Wars, MOTU, Vintage, G.I. Joe, the whole works, Turtles, Holy Grails, custom boxes, custom made this. People who have like sent stuff in from Mike's chat, and the Facebook group Mike's chat as well, don't remember that. Subscribe, like and comment on that one, and on the channel. Let's see what happens in the future with Mike's chat. We've done really good for this year. We try and do the best we can. We're not the only vintage toy collector channel out there, but you know, I'm just a small little portion of it. Probably just making its little mark. There's bigger ones out there which I respect and I like what you do. Yeah, so big up everyone out there. Thank you very much, and this goes to you. Merry Christmas, people. Have a good one. Stay safe. Collect what you can collect, or try and even build a collection what you want. You know what I mean? More markets and boot sales in the future. We're going to do the custom made stuff what I was looking into, painting the wagon and that. I've got to review the old retro turtles to vintage ones. I've got to do that. I've got a few bits in the pipeline ready for next year, but let's do the lost episodes on the 29th, the 2 lost episodes back to back on the one day, and then we go straight to the new year, and then we think about what's going on. So Merry Christmas people. Thank you for looking at Mike's channel, a Christmas special, looking at all this, what we've done. I'm going to pull this and celebrate the pop to you guys and to myself, good health and all that. And then we have a little look at the line, and then we end with Skeletor glowing. Merry Christmas folks, and thank you very much for Mike's chat. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.